When Rome attacked Syracuse in 214 BCE, they expected it to be quick. Rome was winning wars everywhere, and Syracuse was rich, divided, and sitting in the middle of Sicily. On paper, it should have been quick. But what Rome didn't plan for was Archimedes. Syracuse mattered because of its ports and its grain, and during the Second Punic War, Rome was incredibly stretched, fighting Carthage. The Roman general Marcellus turns up with ships and troops, and an idea of a very standard siege. Wear the city down, and then move on. Inside those walls is a mathematician who has been thinking about levers, balance, and force his entire life. Archimedes isn't a soldier, but he is incredibly intelligent, and he turns those ideas into ways of fighting the Romans. As the Roman fleet moves in, rocks are hurled at them, some in high arcs crashing down on the decks. Others fly low and punch into the hulls of the ships. Ancient sources describe different ships for different ranges, so no matter where the Roman fleet was, it was getting battered. Then came the cranes. Later writers call them the Iron Hand. These giant beams come out over the walls and literally pick up the ships out of the water and drop them, causing them to crash and capsize. The exact mechanics are debated, but even Roman sources admit their power. The Roman fleet falls back. And then there's the famous mirror story, where Archimedes used mirrors of polished bronze to set fire to the incoming ships. Ancient writers loved it, but historians are a little bit more cautious. Even Mythbusters gave it a go, and they couldn't quite get it to work. What matters is that the Romans thought that it might. Plutarch says that Roman soldiers were flinching from shadows from the walls, wondering what the next machine was going to be. Marcellus himself complained that he wasn't just fighting a city, he was fighting a mathematician. Syracuse does eventually fall, but not because Rome smashed it from head on. Somebody opened the gates. During the sack of the city, Archimedes is killed by a Roman soldier, whilst he's absorbed by trying to figure out a problem that's written in the sand. Or so accounts tell us. Rome wins, but it certainly leaves a mark.